Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another apartment renovation. Today I am back for an apartment in the world of Evergreen Harbor. This is Pinecrest Apartments number 404, and this is going to be an apartment for a family that celebrates both Christmas and Hanukkah. Every year I make sure to post something to represent Hanukkah in the game because I know there's always an overwhelming amount of builds centered around Christmas, which is also the holiday that I celebrate. So a couple of times now I have posted some Hanukkah builds because we do have some items in the game from the holiday pack that do represent that holiday. And every year I've done it, I've gotten overwhelming support from y'all that you really enjoy it. So I wanted to do it again this year, but I decided to do it sort of combined because I had a couple of suggestions from y'all to do some sort of home for a family that celebrates both. And I thought that that was a really cool idea and definitely realistic and something I haven't done before. But if you would like to see a Hanukkah specific build, I do have them from years past. I have an apartment and a house that are heavily inspired by the holiday of Hanukkah. And I really enjoyed those builds. So I will try to link those down below if you'd like to watch those. But I am posting this on December 18th. So tonight is the first night of Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah to those who celebrates, and Merry Christmas and like Christmas season to everyone that celebrates that. Let me know which holiday you celebrate, or if there is a different holiday, tell me all about it. I love this time of year. I think it's so fun to celebrate the holidays and learn all about them. So definitely educate me on that. And speaking of which, I believe I'm calling this like a holiday apartment or something like that because I wasn't sure what to name it. I mentioned this in a recent video because I mentioned that I was working on this apartment, and I had a bunch of y'all say that I should call this a Christmaka apartment. And the reason I'm not calling it that is because when I was doing research on it, I found that a lot of people find that incredibly offensive. And so I decided not to, but please educate me on it. Do you feel that way? Have you ever heard that before? I'd be very interested to know. I want to be as respectful as possible. So this is a holiday apartment, or a apartment for a family that celebrates different holidays. So that was the concept here. Anyway, I am using the tree now from Seasons that your Sims can go ahead and actually actively decorate. I just think it's a little bit cuter and a little bit more subtle. So that is what I used here. And then I'm getting some cards hanging up on the mantle that are for Hanukkah. I think they are so cute. There's the menorah and some dreidels. We have some like jelly donuts. I love it. It's so cute. I know a decent amount about Hanukkah, but I do forget the names of some of the things from time to time because, like I said, it's not my personal holiday, but I do really hope that you all will enjoy this apartment. If you do and you'd like to download it, I will make sure to have this available on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag #MissGryphi, which is also in the description down below as well. So just trying to figure out the orientation of the space. So you can see me kind of bouncing back and forth between the kitchen area when you first walk in and the living space, because I was trying to figure out like, where does the tree go? Where does the TV go? All of that. But I am coming back in here now to decorate the space more. And I was so glad that I changed the tile in here because at first I was not happy with it. I had like a white brick. But I think that this base game tile looks so much better. And I also had a lot of fun decorating the mantle. I just have a couple of pieces up there. I have some Christmas cards. I also have a menorah. And I just think it looks so cute. I really, really love that we have a couple of different menorahs in the game. We have a more simple one that came with the holiday pack. And then this more ornate one, which is the one I decided to use for this apartment, which came with Seasons. I think it is so pretty. And I also made sure to put lots of presents under the tree. We have all kinds of wrapped gifts from the holiday pack as well as Seasons. And I thought about putting the teddy bear under there, but I don't think I did in the end. Also, I had this weird problem where I had my sim decorate the tree, and one of the things you can do is pick out a tree skirt. But for whatever reason, no matter how many times I selected it, the tree skirt just wouldn't show up. So I put a rounded rug under it instead, and I think that worked nicely. And then over here, I decided it would make more sense to have another chair. Although I, for some reason, think we switched the TV in the chair, or maybe it's only temporarily and then I switch it back. But I did play around with the layout over here quite a bit. I also wanted to make sure we had a lamp. I wanted the space to feel like it made sense if the tree wasn't there because, you know, it's not always going to be the holidays. So I just wanted this to be a functional apartment for all times of the year. So getting a coffee table in here, and I did switch the TV and the chair, and then I put it back. I knew I remembered doing that. Kind of funny that I was like, maybe it didn't stay that way, because it definitely didn't. And then just getting all of these presents. I really like this one from Seasons because it has so much variation in the wrapping paper, whereas the other ones are like all the same color, which I guess it depends on person to person. When you wrap presents and you have to wrap a bunch of them, do you do everything in the same paper, or do you like to mix and match and have fun with your wrapping? I've always very much enjoyed wrapping presents, so I switch it around quite a bit and add all sorts of like ribbons and bows and change up the paper quite a bit. I might choose a different one depending on who the gift is for even. But that's just me. I just really like decorating things and wrapping presents. So anyway, in this space, I do have this super cozy couch from Dream Home Decorator. I feel like I don't use this one that often anymore. When it first came out, I was constantly using it. I guess that's just kind of how it goes in The Sims. When you get something new, it's like, ooh, this is new and shiny. I need to use it all the time. But I really like that couch. The shape of it is beautiful, and I really like that it has pillows on it. I feel like I never want to use the couches that don't have pillows anymore now that we have some that do. Also, I don't know if maybe one of the parents in this household is a teacher. I'm only saying that because I put the clock above the door that is an apple. I just thought it looked really cute. I don't like a lot of the wall clocks in this game, and I liked that one there. So maybe one of them is a teacher. I'm not entirely sure. But it's a cute idea. It's a possibility. I didn't give a lot of thought to like the personality of these Sims. I just really wanted to decorate for the holidays and make this a cute apartment. So this is the hallway. I'm lingering on it for a very long time for some reason, but it's just got some washing machines in there. I wanted to make sure you could do your laundry in this space. And then I should be decorating the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. I do have a toddler in this house, which was a lot of fun to decorate for. I just love decorating toddlers' rooms, which is part of the reason I am so excited for infants next year. I'm going to have a blast decorating for them. So there'll be lots of spaces for babies, infants, toddlers coming in the new year, I'm sure. I don't know exactly when that drop is happening. I don't know when we're getting that update. But they did say early 2023. So like we can hope, right? We can hope it's very early 2023. But anyway, this is the bathroom. I'm just using the same tile I used in the kitchen, and one of my favorite shower tub combos from Parenthood. I just think it's so realistic to have the curtain instead of a sliding glass door. It's just really pretty. And I also got a Hanukkah like bath mat. It's a little bit much. It's a little silly, but I don't think I've ever used it before. And I thought, you know what? What better time than an apartment that I'm decorating specifically for these holidays could I use that bath mat? So I decided to use it in that space. And then we are decorating the primary bedroom. I'm just using this bed from Ego Lifestyle. It's one of my favorite beds in the game. It's just so pretty. It's my aesthetic. I have a few beds that I definitely overuse, but at this point, I feel like almost every bed I overuse because we do have a lot at this point because the game has been around for 8 years, but we still, only have the ones we have. And I do a lot of building in The Sims, so they all feel just a little bit overused. But just getting some lamps in here. We have a little chair in the corner. Of course, I have another Christmas tree in here. This one is decorated more in Hanukkah colors, though. I thought it was a nice way to mix in the 2 holidays in this space. And then I'm getting a dresser over here. This is one of the modular dresser pieces from Dream Home Decorator, and I get a mirror above it. And I believe a painting as well. Yeah, we get a painting over here. I just liked how it looked a little bit better having it not be perfectly centered between the 2 dresser pieces. And then I just got some clutter up on the top here, like stuff from the clutter kit mostly. So we have a trinket box, some jewelry. I also got this box of like hair supplies and a hair dryer and stuff that came with the Parenthood pack. I love that item. I think it is so realistic, and so that's my favorite kind of clutter to have in the game. So I was happy to add that. But that's pretty much it for this room. I believe I add an ottoman under the window as well. I thought that could be a cute space for your Sims to sit down and look out their big window. Also, this apartment, if you download it, there won't be a window in the primary bedroom because I did use Tool to add that one because I just wanted to have a different layout than I typically do for this apartment. And since you're pretty limited to what you can do with these apartments because you can't actually add doors or windows normally, I did use the Tool mod to do that, but hopefully that's not too much of an issue if you download this apartment. We can pretend there's a window there, right? I also don't remember where the windows are in the non-updated version of this apartment. because this one has been updated with the neighborhood action plan for modern development. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I am in the toddler's room now and I'm creating a little changing table. I do this a lot in babies and toddlers' rooms and I think it looks so good. And I was actually really excited to use this trash can that came with the pastel pop kit. It just feels like it's one of those diaper trash cans that you see in babies' rooms. I feel like in any other context, in any other room, it's just a trash can, but right here, it felt like it was the perfect one to put next to this. I don't know if you see that too, but this is a diaper trash can. So that is what I was adding here. I also got a mobile above here, some diapers and bottles and just various decor in this space. I was very heavily leaning on the blue because of the bed I chose. I think it's so cute in here. I had a lot of fun decorating this room. It's probably one of my favorite rooms in this apartment. I don't think I added any holiday decorations in here. I just wanted this to be a cute toddler room. And I think it came out really nice in the end. Let me know if you have any ideas, though, for other like kids, toddlers, teens, infants, babies rooms you would like to see in the new year. I would totally be down to incorporate some more of those into the channel. But yeah, just trying to fill up the rest of the space. I believe we get a dollhouse in here. I also have a closet, so your Sims can, use the closet to change outfits. Oh, I didn't do the dollhouse. I did the playhouse. This like play tent that came with Dream Home Decorator. I think it's really cute and it can actually help your toddlers to, I think, learn a couple of things or do some playtime. I don't remember exactly, but I've heard that it's very useful. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this build. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the screenshots and happy Hanukkah. Bye, everyone.